Hi, this is Amy Satori, and I am the psychic Thursday through Saturday at the Lighthouse Bookstore in Boulder, Colorado, where I was just voted Best of Boulder Psychic 2018. One of the common questions that we get here at the Lighthouse is how to know, or what are the differences between oracle decks and the tarot. So I thought I'd go into that for you guys today. And as you can see, this is what we have here in terms of like oracle card collections, and I'll show you what else we have here. Pretty amazing, right? These are all the different types of tarot decks. Some say tarot, some say tarot, but this is like the typical deck, typical Rider-Waite. I use the Radiant Rider-Waite here, and that's a good starter cards. But and then these are typically what oracle cards look like, and we'll go into that in just a minute. Okay, so these are what the oracle cards look like, and they're just people collect them because the art on them is so beautiful. For example, Flower Therapy. Just the cover is just so pretty, right? And then what you do is the difference between these two is that with the oracle cards, they pretty much like they're standalones. They have a message on every card that's totally different. They could play on each other, but for the most part, you could just pick up one random card and get a really great message from it. And oftentimes they come with like a little booklet like this, and what you do is you just shuffle the cards like this. Some people have them like they pull a card every morning for like the guidance for the day, and basically it's a way that your guides and spirits and God, or however you want to put that, anything in the energetic realm can give you a message. Your grandmother can give you a message. So I'm just gonna you just pick a random card. There's no system to it. You can do it however you want to. And you pick it up and it says, reach for the stars. You deserve only the best, and this is all you should focus your attention on. So, I mean, isn't that cool? And yes, they're all positive messages. They're not going to be like, dun dun dun, you're dying tomorrow. But, you know, who doesn't need encouragement? But also, I mean, some of them do give warnings. Like well, anyway, I'll get there in a second, because there are some that do have warnings. But oh my gosh, I totally opened it up to reach for the stars. I can't believe I just did that. So it says, this card comes as a reminder to focus upon what you do want rather than what you don't want. You have the support and love of your healing angels and the flower kingdom. By working with these energies of the light, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Accept only the very best. There's no need for you to compromise or put up with something less than what you deserve. Does this ring true for you guys? Please continue pushing forward, and very soon you'll receive the blessings and miracles you've prayed for. With each day, you're being taken closer and closer to your goals. Now it's not the time to give up. Rather, it's a chance to ask a little more from yourself. You can do it. Choose to focus only on the perfect outcome for all. This is the only thing you should be willing to accept. So the additional message is, you have the strength to carry on. Please don't give up. Wow. So that's just an example of one of the decks, and obviously there's countless, and some people get like so addicted to these because of the artwork and everything is so beautiful. But all right, I don't know where they are. There's a deck called Angel Answers, and it basically says, no, this is not the opportune time for you. And there are some that say you need protection, or you're being protected, or you're being guided, or you know. So there are some like that, but so basically, that's it. So tarot cards. Now that's an old ancient thing that was developed, I believe, in France. It originated. There was a system. Somebody told me that it came from church, actually. People had to be quiet in church, but yet still get messages across to each other. And they were something, for some reason they couldn't. If you guys know the story, please share it below this video. But It was something about how they weren't supposed to be talking, or they were getting too gossipy or something. I don't know. Something was going on to where they had to develop a system during church of having these little cards with these little pictures on them to be able to kind of pass these messages back and forth to each other, kind of a secret code kind of thing. And it became almost like a language. It's like an alphabet. So you learn the tarot, and it's based 78 cards. But you learn the system, and then the cards kind of play on each other. So they kind of tell a story. So it'd be something like you could do past, present, future. So you've got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is like rushing into something with clarity and truth. Sometimes it's belligerent communication, kind of like immature and just throwing it out there. And here you have the man who is in love with you and isn't necessarily telling you that. Somebody who has deep feelings for you and wants to rush in with these two cards together. I so did not do that on purpose, you guys. I pick cards like that all the time. It's so crazy. But so you could do past, present, future. You could do head, heart, hands. I started doing that because I was in 4-H. I know that's really corny, but anyway. So you could do like what I should be focused on right now in my life and what I should let go of. You could do like a message from your guides and things like that. And the cards, depending on their relationship to each other, they kind of play on each other. It's really pretty, an incredible system. So I'm just going to open it randomly. Look at the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. I told you guys, it's like I get the craziest cards all the time. The Lovers is all about like choosing the long-term person that you want to be with for the rest of your life over someone who's just more temporary. The end of a difficult period. So I might be teaching some tarot classes if you guys are interested. I've been getting people asking me if I'm going to be doing that, and yes, I will eventually. So, oh, look, that's the wedding card. That's the twin flame calling card too. That's about things going to another level of commitment and a foundation of security and celebration and like great milestones that make you happy. So it's basically that. So if I were just learning the tarot right now, I would try to learn. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I just was totally shuffling and I got the Knight of Swords. Oh my god. Oh my god. And this is on video. I got the, oh my gosh, the King of Cups again. I don't need, oh my gosh. Okay, so wow. I don't even know what to say. Somebody's rushing in with their love soon. That's pretty awesome. All right. So anyway, if you're learning the tarot, I would use the Rider-Waite deck because it's a language everybody understands and everybody knows. All these different little cards, all these little characters and personalities that you, why is it all upside down? All these little characters and personalities, they all say something, and there's a story, and there's multiple meanings for each of these cards. It's just really incredible. But I would learn it the way that there's like books that teach it, or you could learn it on YouTube as well. But learn that system. It's kind of like learning your base language, and then you learn French, and you learn other languages on top of it. That's funny because she's the one who communicates. I'm going to set those down and quit playing with those right now. But then what you can start to do is you can start to work with other decks that are different. So this one's called the Archangel Power Tarot cards. So they're also tarot, but they look totally different. And they're more like oracle cards, and they can kind of stand alone as well. But you could also do a spread, the head, heart, hands, past, present, future, what you should be working on, what you should be learning about, that type of thing, for your own personal growth as well. But once you learn, here's a different one too. This is called the Tarot Mucha. It's one of my favorites too. It's really beautiful and kind of sexy, but and for the different tarot decks too, sometimes the meaning of the different tarot cards are a little bit different too. It comes with its own book too. But the artwork is different. But once you learn like the basic meanings of the cards, then what's really fun and really cool is then you take a look at the art for the different tarot deck, and it means something different. For example, Seven of Pentacles, in the normal, I should have planned that out, but Anyway, in the normal deck, it looks different than this. And in this one, it's like there's totally different artwork, which makes you like, this is the 7 of coins. It's all about like, oh, here we go. Perfect. So you saw that 4 of wands. It's like, thank you guys. My guides are like, here, let's make the next card one that they saw already. So let me try and find it in this other one because we just saw it. Anyway, you saw the 4 of wands there. So this is another depiction of the 4 of wands, that card about marriage and the twin flame card and, you know, celebrations and milestones. So if you're doing a reading or taking a look into it, you would take into account what this booklet says in this tarot deck and the artwork that's in it and the symbolism that you feel it means from that card, or maybe the person looking at it means. So it's so cool that you can, if you guys watch collective readings on YouTube and stuff like that, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. But it's just such a great little divination tool to be able to talk to your guides and be able to talk to God, or be able to talk to your whoever energetically wants to talk to you. And it's not, you know, it's not, I think some people think that it's like I don't know. I mean, I would never use the Ouija board. Actually, I think I used one that was kind of like, it wasn't quite a Ouija board, it was something like it, but you got to be careful about that kind of stuff. And whenever you do a spread or anything for yourself, I would make sure that you're coming from the most unbiased place possible. That's a whole other video in itself. But set the intention that you're asking for your guides to come in who love you unconditionally and really want you and whoever else you're reading into to succeed and be happy and have their happiest life, so that you have really good intentions, really pure intentions for everybody involved. And then once you've set that tone, then you can get some really pure information, untainted by your own ego and your own desires. So try not to, I don't know, you can't, it's just, I don't know, it's just another tool. It's kind of like the universe has so many different ways of giving you messages anyway, through synchronicities, through numbers, through, you know, there's so many different ways that life communicates with you. So this is just a deliberate way that you can actually, you know, communicate with life. Because okay, so I'll say randomly, if I'm kind of wanting to brainstorm and I'm thinking, well, just, you know, what do I do next or something like that, I could just randomly pick up a tarot deck and not even look, and then pick it up and I get the 4 of Swords. That means rest, relaxation, realizing, you know, everything's okay, everything's gonna be fine. So that's like a reassuring card. And once you get a feel for the different cards, you can kind of even meditate on the card and get the energy of it. Because when I just looked at that, I just felt like so relaxed. I don't know if you guys like felt that when I saw it. I was like, oh, the 4 of Swords. It's like, ah, feels so good. So I mean, you could use it so many different ways. Just get creative with it and have fun, and it's nothing bad. You know, everything is just what you make it anyway. So just have pure intentions when you use them, and and be looking out for the good of everybody involved. Don't be doing it with like selfish motives or with bad intentions. That's bad karma. So just use your discernment, be wise in the way that you use it, and yeah, use it for good. Anyway, you guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, subscribe, set your bell notifications to go off to let you know about similar videos that'll be coming out, and have yourself a beautiful day, guys. Bye. Hey, and reach for the stars. Bye. Satori, and I work as a psychic at the Lighthouse. Oh, I didn't do it in the right order. Hi, I'm Amy Satori, and I'm the psychic every Thursday through Saturday at the Lighthouse Bookstore here in Boulder, Colorado, where I was voted best. Oh, doggone! I looked at your. Hi, I'm Amy Hi, I'm Amy Satori, and I am a psychic. Hi, I'm Amy Satori, and I am the psychic Thursday through Saturday at the Lighthouse Bookstore here in Boulder, Colorado, and we're